haven't really been feeling inspirational. I figured maybe we can do a little story time while I get ready to leave the fucking house. Fun fact, I've never worn makeup. I've always felt like I could feel it sitting on top of my face. I tried. When I was in high school, I tried to like do the foundation and the concealer, but I would always wash it off because I felt suffocated. The only thing I put on my face is bronzer. I don't even know how to do that. I'm not trying to be a get ready with me girl. I'm really not. So I've been sick all week, thinking about how being sick in recovery as an ex-junkie is kind of wild because it like brings up all these memories of being dope sick, because literally this is what it feels like to be dope sick, right? You get like flu-like symptoms, you're hot, you're cold, you're sweaty. Ugh, not fun. I was thinking a lot about my old life and how I used to be sick all the fucking time. I started getting these really bad fevers like 3 times a day, and I wasn't shooting it at the end because I had to stop. I ran out of veins, so I was sniffing it for the last 3 years of my addiction. It felt like cotton fever. I would get so fucking cold and freezing, I would be shivering, like my teeth would be middle of the summertime. I would have to take like ibuprofen or something to break the fever, but I never really wanted to do that because when I did that, then I would start profusely sweating to the point where like I would wake up in pools of sweat. That started happening, and you know, I've never been one to go to a doctor. Like that's when I kind of started really being like, what am I doing to my body? You know, my hair was starting to fall out and I was getting, you know, severe fevers 3 times a day. You know, in my brain I was like, oh, it must be the dope. It must be something in the dope. I didn't even really put it together that it was the way I was treating myself. It was the fact that I was living on fucking, you know, gummy bears and 3 grams of dope a day. You know, it really never even registered in my brain that I was neglecting my health so much. Never really registered in my brain I was the reason why I was deteriorating. But that's when I really started thinking like, what am I doing? Like, what am I putting in my body? Didn't stop me though. I don't know how people do this because I don't know how you can talk and like do things at the same time. It's actually a lot harder than it looks.